It's crackle. What a happy sound. You gotta have a crackle or the clock's not bound. You can't stop a hopping when every old clapping. Crackle makes the world go round.
Hello, guys. I'm back. And today I am going to be dropping this SOUTHBRIDGE onto this PS5 board. This is the one that I had come in a while ago. I did an HDMI port on it, and I stopped getting any sort of a boot out of it, so kind of decided to try and lift the SOUTHBRIDGE, and as soon as I did that, I was able to get power back to the board. So I'm going to just drop this back on here. I've reballed the chip, and we're going to start with that and then put this thing kind of back in the chassis and see if I can get some life back into it. Okay, so that's where we're starting. I'm going to remove my nozzle for this, and we're going to use I think we're going to go around 420 degrees or so. Actually, I'm going to pump it up to 440. We are pretty much ready to go. Just got to get this thing up to temp, and then I will drop this thing down. Okay guys, this is where I pretty much lost all sound and everything went sideways, so I'm going to be doing a little bit of voiceover here and there. So as you can see, I've got some heat on the board here. I'm just pulling the old SOUTHBRIDGE off the PS5. This was one that I had previously done. It was one from Amazon. I had ordered it thinking that it was going to solve my problem. I put it on and it caused nothing but problems. I reballed this chip once and it still wasn't working, so I decided the best thing to do at this point was to take it off the board, clean up the board, and then do some reballing on the existing board. Now, in between all that time, I ordered a new stencil so that I didn't have to hand ball. I did reball that one chip I just pulled off. As you can see, oh gosh, it looks so pretty. Obviously, it was down. But it was not working, so I don't know what was going on with that thing, whether it was good or bad, or if it was just a fake. I don't know. All I know is all I was getting was a solid blue light when I tried to boot the PS5. It came on at least, so that was good. But obviously I needed to, it still wasn't working. So I had to go back to plan A, where I'm going to clean the board off here. Going to kind of get it prepped up for a reball on that original chip that was on this board. I think what actually happened is that when I went to reflow the chip, it actually oxidized some pads underneath the chip, and we can see that during the video where I actually have to scratch away oxidation on actually 3 pads underneath the chip. So I have a feeling that's what happened, and that's why that SOUTHBRIDGE stopped working. Now, I don't know if it's because when I heated up the board to do the HDMI port, whether that caused the SOUTHBRIDGE to stop working, or really what happened. This one really kind of threw me for a loop, but I knew it was SOUTHBRIDGE related. So basically, I'm going to go out on a limb here. I'm going to clean everything off the board again. You can see I did do some trace masking there, because the mask on these boards is terrible. Even if you're really gentle, it seems to flake up. So you can see underneath there where I had done some previous repairs, and that all held fine. I didn't have to do any new repair on the mask. So basically, I just have to get the board re-prepped up so that I can drop the new the new chip back on. And this is the same chip that was actually originally on the board. Like I said, I went for a reflow after it stopped working, and it didn't work at all after that. So That was the reason why I had ordered a new chip for this board in the first place, is so that I could try and get, you know, some operation back out of it. It was the only thing I could see going wrong. I mean, the SOUTHBRIDGE isn't that close to the HDMI port, but I mean, if they're coming out of the factory this badly oxidized, then, you know, I don't think it takes very much heat at all, and you can actually cause problems with the SOUTHBRIDGE. So here it is, all cleaned up and ready to drop another port on it. I'm just going to clean up here and make sure it's super good for the new chip, because I only want to do this once. Obviously this is quite the process to go through to pull it off and reball it and then put it back down. So I've already done it twice now, so I hope this is the last time. And yeah, that's where I'm going to leave it. Okay guys, so here we go into the dropping of the chip that I just finished reballing. We're just going to have a quick look at it, make sure there's no imperfections, make sure we're putting it down properly with pin 1 aligned properly. The best way to do this is to just feel the chip will actually kind of feel like it smacks into place there, just like that. It will kind of slide if it's not on the pads. But once it's on the pads, it seems to be fine. So it kind of locks in. You kind of feel it. So once it's there, basically it's time to put some heat on it. I've pre-applied a little bit of flux, just a thin layer on the pads. And I'm going to come in with the hot gun, and we're going to lay this thing down, and hopefully this is the last time we need to touch it. So here we go. Okay, so now we just gotta have a look underneath and inspect those balls, make sure they adhere to the board. Everything looks good. I'm gonna go from all angles here and focus in just to see what I can see underneath the chip. As you can see, those balls look like they are adhering to the board perfectly. I try and get a couple different views here, but bottom line is everything is looking really, really good there. And it's just about time to put this thing back together. So everything is adhered, looking well. I'm happy with it. I'm just going to check it again from this side. And there's the balls there. So everything looks perfect. Okay, the big final finale. All right, moment of truth. The light. Oh, it's pulsing. Nice, nice. That's good. That's good. Oh, yes. Yes. Okay. let's grab the controller. And there we go. Just like that. That was not easy. That was a real struggle. And yeah, I'm super, super happy that we got picture here. Let's see if it connects. Let's go to network and settings, need a connection. There's my internet. Boom. Okay, that's all done. Let's go to system, software, update. Yep, there we go. Whoa, wow, man, do I ever feel accomplished. That's it for this one, guys. Thanks for joining me. Peace.